Today I am attempting to install the Vevor 30 amp DC to DC charger. The instructions are pretty simple. I'm not going to put this on the alternator. I'm going to hook it up to the battery, I believe. That's what we're going to try to do. The only thing that I'm concerned about really is these dip switches. And we will see that the instructions are not very clear on what the settings are for these dip switches. So let's get started. The first thing I'm going to do is disconnect these battery terminals and replace them with these extended ones so that I can attach more stuff to it right there. It's like I'm gonna have to find oh, that goes in the battery and this goes to the outside. Okay, I'm good. Correction, the first thing I'm gonna do is take this set of 10 gauge jumper cables and I'm gonna cut the end off and run this through my firewall and get it run to where I want it to run, because that's what I'm gonna use for the charger. All right, so here is where that little cable, I'm not sure what cable that is, probably the speedometer cable, it's going through the firewall right there. So that's where I'm coming through with my power cables. Okay. Can I pull this up enough to get under here? That's what I need. I have to cut a hole in the carpet under the seat. I hope I didn't cut through that wire loom. Still not quite open enough. That's gonna go, it's gonna have to be pushed over just a little bit. It's gotta go under there. Let's put some tape on that and see if we can push the grommet back in there while we got this space. Okay. Can I possibly lay down right here? I might not get back out. Huh, well, that's better. Yeah, I've been dreading this job. We're gonna put a hefty amount of tape on this to protect it from that edge right there. And I guess kind of force that grommet back in there. We might have to cut that grommet. All right, let's go with that. My light went out. How am I gonna do that? That's a tough little piece of rubber, or my knife is really dull. There it goes. Okay. This is very uncomfortable. Hey, I didn't know there was a ball chiller vent right there. Let's cut a chunk out of this thing. That might work. All right, well, we'll go with that. Now, see if I can get out of here. Yeah! Oh. All right, I got these terminal ends put on, but we're gonna put some electrical tape on here for some extra security. Electrical tape is cheap. Don't be stingy. Now I'm gonna put this doobie. Got this turned off and the battery end is not plugged up yet, so we're gonna put some extra tape around this little exposed hot lead right here. Okay, so I got the battery all back in. I got the new terminals put on with the new wiring run under the water tank around here, right with the air conditioner hose in through the firewall. Through the firewall, under the carpet. Vevor input, and then Vevor output is wired and going back to the Jackery. Now, let's see, I've been running my fan just to run the battery down a little bit here. So we're at 99%. Might let it run for a little while longer, but I put black tape around the one for the charger. So I'm gonna let this run for a little bit. Might go in and get something to eat. And then I'm gonna plug this up, crank the truck up, see what happens. Cross your fingers. All right, test fit of the U-Homie 37 quart fridge right there. I just turned it on, it's hot. I wanted to see what we're pulling here. We're running the fan on 3, and this is running, pulling 43 watts. 39, averaging 40 watts. So with nothing being put in, it says it'll run that for 25 hours. Which that fridge, probably once it gets cold, it won't pull as much. But I just stuck it in here just to see. I'm gonna try to let this battery run down a couple of more percentages, maybe 1 more percent. And then we're gonna test out the DC charger. All right, so van's cranked up. The Vevor DC charger is hooked up, and we are inputting 96 watts. They're outputting 54 at the moment. So, win-win. All right, guys, well, you got to end it somewhere. Please like and subscribe. Give me the thumbs up, and put a comment in the video and let me know what you think about what I'm doing here. Thanks for watching.